was first introduced to the person I'm nominating today in the fall of 2005. From that day on, this man has held a very special place in my heart. Today, I'd like to introduce you to this intelligent, loyal, and forgiving role model, my inspiration and Hall of Fame nominee, the one, the only, Squanto. Tisquantum, more commonly referred to as Squanto, was born around 1580 in Massachusetts to the Pawtuxet Native American tribe. Kidnapped first in 1605, Squanto was sold to Sir Ferdinando Borges. Squanto remained an employee of Ferdinando for the following 9 years. Squanto made great use of those 9 years by learning English. Instead of wasting his time, he learned another language. Pretty smart, huh? Spanish doesn't seem so hard now, does it? The now bilingual Squanto returned back to America in 1614. Squanto, who's apparently now every kidnapper's dream, was kidnapped again by another Englishman in 1615. Spanish priests saved Squanto from this kidnapper and brought him to the monastery for 4 years. Our hero made his way back to America as a translator, amassing over a decade in total, struggling to make his way back to America. Obviously, this would have not been possible if he hadn't learned English during his first kidnapping. Upon arrival, Squanto discovered that his entire tribe had succumbed to the smallpox virus. 2 kidnappings didn't stop him, and neither did this. Squanto joined a neighboring tribe called the Wampanoags. Squanto's refusal to forget about his homeland exhibits one of the qualities we as Americans hold dearly, loyalty. 2 more years passed, and in the spring of 1621, Squanto met the Pilgrims, weak and worn from their first winter. Instead of ignoring the people who had intruded on his land, the people who had enslaved him twice, Squanto forgave and showed the Pilgrims where to fish and find nuts and berries, and successful methods of planting corn, the famous addition of fish, and also drew up a peace treaty with the foreigners. If it were not for Squanto's forgiving nature, of the Englishman's wrongdoings, and Squanto's helpful nature, the Pilgrims would have eventually all died out, possibly ending all settling of America. Why should Squanto be nominated for the Hall of Fame? He was kidnapped, yet he learned another language. His tribe all died out, and he didn't give up hope. He forgave the very people who enslaved him and saved them from an imminent death. He also is an inspiration to all who hear his story, and to me. Now, some of you may or may not realize how beloved this great American hero is within our community. So I put together an event called Squanto Day 2. Contacting people using Facebook to demonstrate how adored Squanto really is, I created a Facebook Squanto account. We have 500 members strong. I know some of you may be in the Squanto group. So here are some highlights from Squanto Day 2009. Day 2, a celebration of Squanto. So you can read what Squanto is. Our very own Sam Jacobson. Yeah. There's Charlie McLemore in a Squanto sweatshirt. Our very own Steph Samuels and Naomi Milrod. Griffin Copley having too much fun at Squanto Day. Rebecca Doties and Sam Ellison celebrating Squanto Day. Wow. And some of our social day students. And finally, an end of the Squanto Day celebration. All right.